Canvas. We're here to talk about Canvas today. A lot of you guys that follow my channel have had some involvement with these military Land Rovers. I happen to have a 4-wheel drive, matching number 5 trailer, and a 6-wheel drive, and an 8-wheel drive, but that's obviously not a Land Rover. In any case, one thing that is common with at least these two is canvas. And this time of year it's wet and windy, and the canvas sometimes grows mold. This stuff's about 6 years old. I just recently replaced that after 8 years. Case in point, it's windy. So we're going to hide inside behind the glass of the 6-wheel drive to get out of the wind. What we're going to do today is we're going to peel this off and we're going to treat it with vinegar to stop the mold. And I'm going to explain a few things. I have some vinegar there, just standard white vinegar, and some spray bottles that blew onto the ground. I'm going to fill it up with vinegar and spray it on. A lot of people would water down the vinegar a bit. I don't, and experience has worked pretty well. But for the time being, we've got to get this off. So let's montage that because of the wind noise. Alright, it looks like there's only a little bit of surface mold, but when I folded that corner up, it looked like there was a lot more. Anyway, I'm going to get the broom to brush most of the big chunks off. Now in the trailer, the smell doesn't worry me. If it was in the back of the 4B, I'd be probably watering this down. But part of the reason you water it down is to stop the smell. In this case, I don't mind the smell of vinegar. We're going to spray this down. Alright, and now we let this sit in the sun, the Aussie baking melting sun, for I don't know, until it soaks in a bit. Maybe we give it a bit more attention where the mold is at the worst. Once it dries, I'm going to put it back on. It's that simple.
2 hours later.
For good canvas like this, I'm going to use silicone spray. This stuff I'm going to whack back on the trailer, take it to the car wash and give it a good soap and rinse, and then when it properly dries out again in the sun, whenever that might happen, we'll probably use some waterproofing spray. However, I'm not going to do that in this video because we're probably not going to get sun for about probably another week or so at this point. I've got all the weather coming up from Antarctica, and it's going to be a wet week, so we're going to put it back on, and hopefully that wet week and the vinegar help not to grow any more mold. I do see people, when they try and help me load and unload this, a lot of people get confused about how to rope the back. Now you start from the back, and of course you put these joined together ones at the back, and there's reason for that. And you do this one, and you do this one, and as you go around the corner, sometimes you'll end up with a scenario like this. You pull it round the corner, this bit tucks underneath, and that holds that top bit down on the corner frame there. So you skip around, you don't go from here all the way under, skip a loop, go under that one, and then you can walk your way along, pull each one up as you go like this, and then you can pull it through here. Usually this one. No, I got the wrong one for a change. There we go. And then what I do is we take the slack, go through here, and we do a couple of loops. We go around twice. And it stays in place. You basically do the same thing on the other side. You start here, you go underneath, and you zigzag backwards and forwards across. It's good stuff. I learned that from watching Bush Tucker Man videos. Any case, this is how we sort the mold for now. In another video in the future, we're going to sort the bird crap and all the dirt, because if I try and waterproof it now, it's just going to keep all that junk in. So we'll get all that cleared off and then we'll waterproof it. But that comes for another video. Hope this was a short and interesting one. I'm struggling to fill content on the channel right now for a few different reasons, one of which I am post accident in this, in which I bent and damaged the bull bar, and I'm waiting on whether or not I'm still going to have a license after that accident. And at the same time, I'm post multiple sclerosis infusion, and I'm feeling pretty ordinary, as I do for about a week after that. So we'll work with it, and I go through this every month, so there will be other times where I'm down a little bit. And in any case, we'll carry on. See you in a new video.